And we're back. Hello, hello. Nice to see you all again. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. I'm back with some more Dooley. I've tried a couple other rounds today. I was trying to cook some stuff with claw arm and a drill, and it was kind of working, but didn't quite work out. I don't know if people want to see those or not. Do people just want to see videos where I make it to the end, or you want to see all of them? I don't know. Just let me know if you have a preference there. But, I don't want to put out stuff that people don't want to see, you know? You know? Not a great start. We basically... Okay, well... We're kind of entirely reliant on getting Poison Bug or... okay, I was gonna say, or Toxic Fang or Wasp, or even Copper Ed at this point. We just really need a poison item. But the other ones weren't good options, so... A bit of a hard place right now. Hopefully it works out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The thing is okay. I don't... Is that better DPS than the drill? 5... So it's it's 5 damage per second. No. Nope. I don't have anything for you. I'll look in weapons, I guess. There's not... the other two didn't do anything, so... We'll just take the money, and we'll take our loss on day one. That's how it be. So yeah, I do have a bunch of videos, just... I record a bunch of them, and then I'll just end up with it'll either just be a standard meta bug thing, and I don't want to just post a bunch of those. Or I end up with, I try to cook something and it kind of works, but doesn't quite get there, and then just fizzles out at 7 wins. I don't know. Don't know. Anyway, we definitely lose this because they have seaweed and I don't have any stacking damage, so... Unfortunately, soloed by seaweed once again. Dead. Also, I apologize for not posting one yesterday. I had to go with family and stuff and didn't have anything recorded in time. I guess I'll take Alpha Ray. Don't love it, but at least it's something, I guess. We can put Alpha Ray and Fang in, so now we have a little bit of scaling. Something. None of these do anything, so we'll take the extra crit. I think we will actually upgrade Alpha Ray. It doubles its scaling, so it actually is 4 now, which is significantly better. Still not great. I think it's enough to beat Scrapper. I think. We shall see. Hopefully it is, but we'll see. Yeah, I was out doing a bunch of stuff with family, and by the time I got home I was just exhausted and passed out, so I have to record my video. And I don't really record a bunch in advance and just schedule them. I tend to just do them on the day of, so try to keep them current, I guess. I should probably make at least a little bit of a backlog, or maybe use some of my stream VODs like I did the one time. So I've had some cool builds on stream. I did some couple Vanessa games recently. I'm really liking the new... I don't know if they're good, but I really like the little goobers in the new pack. I had a double little crab boy run, the salt claw guys with shot glasses, and that was a fun run. I like that one a lot. Anyway, we'll take Blast Doors because it is one of my favorite items early game. Still don't have it. Oh, we do have a friend, actually. We have this friend. Junkyard Repair Bot. I think I didn't sell him already, so we'll get the extra XP. Is Drill actually good here, though? Is Drill better than the Junkyard Repair Bot? Against Dooley? I'll try it. I think the Drill's not contributing as much damage as all these guys, so... I'm hoping that was the correct decision. We'll see. So he's got Sword. That's an interesting day to pick up. It's Sword, Mantis, and Crit. It's kind of cool. He doesn't have multicast on, although it does do a lot of damage. If you put it on the right, it would probably be a little bit more scary, but... I think maybe we got this? I hope. The Zord is pretty spooky. They don't have any scaling, and I do. So I just gotta live long enough to bop them, basically. Although it looks like we might not. I never realized how high the raw damage was from Zord that early. Okay, they got me. A drill of one there? Probably. And I'm playing like trash today. Maybe maybe we'll get no video again today. I don't know. We'll see. Right. On-weapon items, I guess. And that's a bunch of garbage, isn't it? All of those are unplayable. There's the shield. It doesn't really do much for me. I'll take battery because it enables a couple builds. But again, that whole shop was full of trash. All right, we'll go to Quixel. Again, like, drill upgrade isn't bad, but Amulet, even after the buff, he's still not good. And weak point detector, I just don't have any slow to enable this. Oh, we got the Aetherite. Should be good enough to beat this one, just because I have a lot of flat damage, so shouldn't be too much of an issue. I like the drill does a decent amount of flat damage, but it's just so slow. It's hard to have it on a board when you don't have any of the enablers. But it's all we've got for now, so I'll take it. I get. And then a nice easy win. Nice. Hey, you got rigged. Okay, well there's a chance. There's a chance we might do something now. So we don't have any transform targets. We'll just go for items. Again, I don't have any slow. I can't really justify taking that. There is... Okay. There's a chance now. So if we take out all this, we buy Chem Snail and... Fortunately, I think I saw that. Nitro. This lets me run Mantis. And I guess we just throw the core back in. I don't have anything else to put here. That should be over there. Silly of me. So now we have the snail, which actually does some stuff. Got a Mantis for some haste, and we've got a drill for some damage. There's a chance. There's a chance. Small chance, but okay, well, that's just better. Is it? I don't have any slows or freezes yet, so we'll just keep the... We'll keep the bug for now. Because I think he's just worse than Chem Snail. Yeah, by default he's worse than Chem Snail. And you do get another slot, because he's small instead of medium, but I don't have anything else to put that would meaningfully contribute, so... Oh, but yeah, I was playing a bit of Vanessa on stream, and I got... I had, like, double slot claws, and I had another one where I did, like, shot glasses with the anglerfish to charge up a, what's that thing called? The keg, which I thought was pretty fun. It's a cool build, too. Yeah, I like your new set. The saloon, especially, is quite fun to play with. Especially on Dually. And we got killed. Just not my day today. Just not my day. Yeah, good old Calcinator. Oh, Calcinator. If I'd had a silver Blastoise, I could have won that, but no such luck. Anything for me, Quixel? Well, there's the slow. So now we at least have, like, this setup, which I think is reasonable. Just going for, like, a drill bug setup. It's reasonably good. It's meta for a reason. It's funny that we've lost so much with rigged and gold skill start. Just getting completely dumpstered.
Life is pretty long.
All right.
What
do we get?
You finish it faster.
So Hex is a little scary. It depends what she viruses. Although I think we have enough poison that it shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, okay, those runes are... Though we already had enough poison, I think we just win.
Sorry,
Easy.
I don't understand your instruction.
I don't think any of the drops here do anything other than, like, Nitro's good and Crypto's at least money. I'll take the money. We will take the quick freeze because it works at round start thanks to rigged. We'll look in here. Maybe we can get like a Metro. And we'll take the Firefly. I guess I guess I'll upgrade the little dude. Why not? And I will refresh because this has a lot of very good items in it. Okay, that's interesting. There's a metronome with the firebug. Do I want it? Probably. Take the metro, and then we'll also take... I'd have to sell a lot to get the other guy there, so I don't think I can do it. Oh, it's like... There we go. Be like that, and then just blast doors is fine. Yeah, we don't really need the upgrade for that if we're running metro. I think we're okay. I also probably don't need this, so I'm actually going to do this setup. And the reason is because I have rigged, which means at least one of these is probably going to go off fast, unless it hits exactly blast doors and drill, which can happen sometimes. It's a little disappointing when it does, but it's just how it be. And for the record, the turbo and metronome does effectively nothing. You pretty much never upgrade metro even as is, so. But it's I could re-roll it at some point. And yeah, we're pretty close to having drill instant start, which is very strong. So all we need is something that's when you freeze X. So it's usually when you freeze haste, I think, is the main one you can pick up. There's also like when you haste. No, I think the only one is when you freeze haste, but it's a pretty common one. So if we pick that up, then we have an instant start drill, which is extremely powerful. Right, any weapons? Not really. I think I'm gonna take income. Because we did start with gold skills, so income might bail me out. There's no mediums I want. We'll just take some more chocolate bars for the time being. So the correct choice for like XP is Trash Town Mayor, but this guy has the best drops. Because if you get Diamond Fangs with bugs is crazy strong, as well as Shiny Fang you can transmute, and it could be something crazy. This setup's looking pretty reasonable, especially for this point in the game. The drill's going quite quick. And it starts pretty much immediately, which is very nice. Pelts, sadly, worst drop. Well, not the worst drop. There's worse pelts, but not what we're looking for. It's pretty much just the Gamba enemy. You're hoping for the best, but expecting the worst most of the time. So I will upgrade this bronze black spider. Makes it much easier to find upgrades. I think they did change how that worked, I think, but at the very least in the meantime, it'll be useful. Better Metro does effectively nothing, especially with the turbo enchant on there. We'll take Satcom. It can give us more bugs and duplicate bugs, which can be quite nice. And we'll fight.
Will you get me any closer?
Does have some freeze with the Isolate Burns medium or small, which is kind of crazy. It's very strong. I think we just die here. Yep. Died as my thing came up. That's okay. I think my Nitro killed me, although he did have like... Oh, he's double Ruby. No wonder I died. Double Ruby is insane. Like, Ruby alone is like +4 burn. It's like a whole gold skill, and then he's got 2 of them. It's nuts. It's nuts. That's okay. That's okay. We'll definitely somehow kind of sort of maybe make a comeback. I don't know. We'll check items. Anything here? We don't use a core, so those are pretty much worthless. Aiden's nice. Coolant is fine. Especially if we get fiber optics, the coolant will be really nice. Check haste items. Nothing I really want there. I will take the upgrade for Satcom. Can give me some better bugs. Interesting here. Dire Mosquito, like, so he gets the best XP, but Dire Mosquito, again, has the best drop, which is Paralyzing Rush or Neural Toxin. Both would be incredible in this build. Paralyzing Rush lets the Black Spider also haste the drill, which is like way more procs, so it goes off even more. And then Neural Toxin lets drill trigger itself more often. leads to a faster drill firing. Both of which very strong. And we got neither. Robo does effectively nothing for us because we don't have whatever it's called. Don't have any damage scaling yet. I am going to look in here. Okay. So we did get it. So now we have the full instant start drill. Very powerful. Okay. And then we got bug looping. Okay. Well, this is kind of disgusting. So let's see. So we have 4. So I need 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I don't really want to sell this, but I think I have to. So we'll just do 8, 9, 10. Buy the Robo Factory. Nothing else we really... Well, we're never going to use this again, so we'll reroll in case I get, like, the freeze bug. Nope. Poison is pretty nice. I'll take it. Okay. So now our setup instantly sets off the drill, which is going to set off the Firefly bunch, which sets off the drill, etc. We don't need money. Then we can take some extra damage on the drill. So normally you really want Bill with your bugs because of the really slow startup time. But with this kind of setup, it's pretty much instant because of how rigged and stuff works. And especially once I get an enchant on here, it'll be going really fast. Yeah, as you can see, it's quite strong. And then once I get enchants on this or on like Firefly or Spider or something, we'll be popping. Main thing we have to do is keep an eye out for a freeze beetle for the extra lockdown or... Okay, well that's insane. So we now have a shiny Pickles, which we just got from our last enemy. So I'm going to transmute it, and I got a shiny Mantis. It doesn't really do much here, but it is good, so I will take it. I might re-roll it again, we'll see. It is a small shiny, which is quite powerful, but the Mantis itself doesn't do too much in our current setup, so I wouldn't be opposed to dropping it for something else. Namely, if I can turn that into like a shiny blue beetle, we're pretty much set. As you can see, it does slow down a lot if we get it by bonk or something similar, so... Not flawless, but still quite strong. Improvised bludgeon would be great. Either the toxic items or bonk. Nothing. We got one that doesn't do anything. That's okay. Okay, so we have our freeze setup, so we don't really need freeze skills anymore. We're gonna look for gold skills, because we could get... There it is, Grease Fire. I was gonna say Grease Fire or Hotspot would both be amazing. We will look for skill upgrades, because there's some... actually do too much for me in this case. So we're gonna skip and save the money. I was looking for an upgrade for rigged specifically there. That's just how it goes sometimes. Nothing good there. So now this should loop extremely well. Well, not should loop fairly well. It does it triggers Grease Fire when it goes off, which triggers itself, and it triggers this as well, and it fires right at the start. Yeah, so it's like half working. Which isn't too bad. And then once the rest go, it works pretty well. So we still need the enchant on Power Drill, of course. We'll hopefully get over the next day, maybe the next day and a half. And then the freeze bug would, of course, complete the set quite well. We'll go to small items again. It's pretty good odds of getting what I need. Crypto is just some free money. I'll take the spider upgrade. It's actually very strong because of the extra targets, which triggers both of these guys faster, which in turn goes back to trigger the drill. It is quite strong to go to Curio, but I am going to try and reroll this into like a better... Shiny Cog isn't really what I was looking for. And the reason I'm willing to do that is just because I have my backup Mantis here. And because like the Mantis isn't contributing that much even when it's shiny, so... I don't mind too much that it lost it. See, it pretty much runs the exact same even though it's not shiny anymore. I could also enchant the Robo Factory, which is probably... I think I'm going to do the drill first. in this case. In almost every case with bugs, you want to enchant your Robo Factory. Oh, now it's diamond. I mean, that's actually pretty nice. And the reason is because if you get like a poison Robo Factory and you put it next to the freeze bug, it'll loop it extremely well because it counts as a trigger for the bugs. Like if it was a slow, then I could put this next to it and it would trigger this, etc. Oh, look, it could get rigged again. It the same too. That's interesting. I wonder if it's like weighted towards higher rarity ones. I'm not sure. But that's okay. Our build is fairly good. It's not as good as I'd like it to be, but we're definitely on our way there. So it's a weather glass setup. Nothing too exciting. I think we've got this one pretty easily locked down because the slow just keeps them from starting their setup here. Yep, pretty straightforward. Because I think what it was doing is like you dive weights next to Incendiary Round, which spams Zorsid, which makes your catfish huge, I think is the idea. And then it also spams Pufferfish to... It's a cute build. I'll go to Hef.
I see a spark in you.
Nothing there. I could grab Fiery Coolant in case I get like... I'll take it. I don't love it. It's pretty expensive, but
Be wise with it.
I'll leave. I'm taking the coolant in case we get fiber, and then we could loop the drill with it. Because we could get like shiny fiber from this at some point. We'll keep re-rolling it and see what we get. Okay. I mean, that's pretty sick. This is Ice Quark Freezer. It was the best item in the game like 2 or 3 patches ago at this point. All it is freeze an item with a cooldown of 5 seconds or less for 3 seconds. Well, in this case it's shiny, so it's multicast. Not amazing, but if we get a fiber, we can loop that and it works quite well. We can hit the same thing more than once, although I think... Yeah, they only have one with 5 seconds, so just self-loops on that. I don't have any haste on this. I might keep re-rolling it, but... We'll see. If we get fiber, I definitely won't. Healing is not what I'm looking for, so I'm going to random the drill and hope for the best. Not a good one. Not a good one. That's okay. I'm just going to go to Curio this time. He's shown up like 5 times.
Just a matter of finding it.
So we take this for some extra burn on him. Take this for some extra haste on our
Clean up
mantis.
Bazaar.
Main thing we're looking for is the slow ones for the... Nope. Yeah, the slow ones are definitely the most powerful. They changed the spider from... He's pretty good. To like, this thing is completely broken. So, you know, that's always nice to see. I think I will put this in instead of the... I don't know if it's good, but... I kind of just want a little bit of disruption. We don't really need the haste.
You're not ready to accept the light.
No beetles at all yet. That's okay. Who needs them? Who needs them?
No, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
What do we got? Looks like Cove? Oh, Shielded Water Wheel. It's another Poison Vanessa build. I'm seeing a lot of these. I don't really get them. Like, they don't seem to work super well, but...
Like my crew
okay,
says
I
at the
guess.
bar. Another round.
Again, Instant Start Drill is pretty disgusting. It's definitely one of the best builds in the game if you get it going. And if you get a good enchant on the drill, which I didn't, but that's okay. We can get something like Sharp Edges, etc. I'm going to reroll this again. The Gamba is not paying off. It's just not paying. I don't think the freeze was doing too much for us
Come on
there.
in. Let's chat.
Beta Ray? No. No, not what I'm looking for. Fire again, because we could get Hotspot. I will take it. Interesting. So I could make this guy like a way better carry. I think that's what I'll do because the drill is more of a support item right now because we got shielded on it. And so having the Firefly and the Wasp do more damage, I think is a better play long term. Yeah, because you can see the burn sticking up pretty fast. I'll have to check the damage after this. Although usually how it works is that when your drill is this low and has no scaling, it's just kind of mosquito biting them the whole time. Yeah, it only did 1,000 damage, so... Like, it's not bad, and if I get scaling, it'll actually be good, but currently it doesn't do too much. I'll check Curio again in case we get the busted item. We didn't. I'm not even going to take that feather because I kind of need the extra money. And we missed it again. That's okay. The extra burn on our little dude here is pretty much all we need. Because these two are going to carry us to the end, I think. Well, even Artisan Dunes. Artisan Dunes for 5. Now he's up to 20. Yes, that's pretty much what you have to do when you have a drill build. If your drill gets a bad enchant, you kind of just got to pivot. Well, not even like a full board pivot, but just sort of like try to find a way to use it to fuel something else. In this case, we're fueling the, well, they got bonk, which could be very bad. We're fueling like our Firefly instead. We're hanging in there. This build can be kind of horrifying. So this is a Ballista. Whenever you use another ammo item, it gains 1 multicast, and then they just kind of spam stuff out with port. And the Ballista is like, it doesn't seem like much, but you can get it to like multicast like 30. And then whenever it goes off, even if you like destroy the item or freeze it, all the attacks are just queued up, so that just inevitably chips you down. It's pretty funny to see. We'll check items. Still looking for the freeze bug if possible, but if we don't get it, it's not a big deal. I could take weak point detector for scaling, I guess, technically, but I don't think it's gonna do too much. Do we kill? I think we kill Volkus Enforcer, and he's got a couple. Like if I get Cryo Mastery would be very strong with this. I don't think any of the rest of his stuff is too powerful, but Cryo Mastery in particular is quite good. Very nice. I think like these two bugs barely do anything. It's mostly just like a, yeah, it's just a fire bug carry. Stopwatch. Not useful for us, but funny item. Upgrades. Most of these upgrades don't do anything except for Black Spider. This one again is more targets, which is more triggers on Firefly. Like to the point where I think I'm just gonna take skills here. Hardened isn't good. Shattered isn't good. Like, Shattered would be good if I had my bug. If I had them. We'll skip it for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which makes Tiny Dancer very powerful. Tiny Dancer gives us extra cooldown. Well, it lowers our cooldown. I should probably use more clear language when I describe that stuff. So, reroll again. Gamba, it's Virus. No, I'm not going to be playing Virus, I don't think. I think we'll be passing in that case. One of these days we'll get something good. I probably should have just kept it on the haste bug and not greeted, but the haste bug wasn't doing anything. Like, even our current one's just kind of, he's just along for the ride, really. So we got a Zord and shield build. Very cool. But I think it just gets killed by our round start. Full board slow and a billion fire damage. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this build is pretty mean. Anything that's with instant start drill is. It's pretty much all entirely thanks to rigged. There are other ways to do it, but they aren't really. The other ways are like a magma core or icicle, etc., and then using similar skills to kind of like chain off of it. Rigged is by far the easiest though, because it provides like is it 3? It's 2. So it provides 2 triggers by itself, and then you just need a couple more to make the drill start. I don't think this is gonna help me. I don't think that's gonna help. Shiny lens. It's cool, but we aren't using tech, so I'm not gonna do anything here. I'll take the bug upgrade. It's at least another target for a little bit more drill triggers, but I think we're already near like saturation on our drill triggers, especially with haste. Because each of the haste, slow, freeze, poison, or burn has like their own separate queue. It's like the more diverse your setup is, the faster drill goes. And since we're hasting constantly with metronome, the Mantis doesn't do too much. They're just kind of chilling. Our gold, I mean, it's some rerolls, I guess. We could get like retooled, which would be good. Do more poison. We could do this as like kind of help the initial loop. I don't think it's needed. We did get retooled. That's pretty disgusting. I mean, it's It's not the most creative build. It's kind of just handed this to us. Okay, well, this guy's not enchanted, so we'll take even more shielding. So now our Firefly is shielded, and if I don't think I have any way to scale him right now, but if I did, he'd be pretty good. I guess we'll do Mysterious Portal because you can get some cool stuff here. Not from Stell. She doesn't have very much. Sadly, not what we're interested in. It's the Legend 27 himself. My god. He's so powerful. Alright, so we have... It's just a bottled explosion. Does he have quick start stuff? No. Okay, yeah, there it goes. Yeah. So now it definitely loops itself. Because it double triggers Grease Fire, double triggers Turbo Metronome. Which pretty much instantly sets off my Firefly. It's doing a lot of damage now, but... I mean, the Firefly is still definitely very currently. Right, I think there's any weapons I would want. I could get like a drill upgrade, I guess. The other things weren't particularly interesting.
I hope you live long enough to reconsider.
Mediums, again, just for drill upgrade.
I want what's right for you.
Nothing.
You leave it behind, someone else finds it. It all works out.
Go for Veteran Octopus. We could get even more Streamer Client and just hyper focus, and then this will be at like 5 seconds, but... Yeah, the burn is getting up there. It's not like the highest burn you've ever seen, but it also gives a ton of shield, and it also covers their entire board in slow. So it's pretty solid. I'll take some loot, because it could be feathers, it could be that. It is decent, because my drill kind of sucks. Alright, do we finally get something good? Come on, Mandala. It's like your 6-3 roll. No. It's so bad every time. It's so bad. Tikina. Oh look, it's the beetle. He's finally showed his face after like a million years. I don't even think it'll do anything at this point, but actually, do I have any I don't. I like my bugs being in order. So I don't think I have any positional ones. I just put the drill on the left out of habit. So it is not necessary at all in this particular build. Alright, we have Anglerfish, Lighthouse, Icy Shipwreck with Clamora. Disgusting, but I think we're kind of okay, despite their also disgusting build. Okay, this is pretty... My drill is basically soloing them, but it's... Oh, it's finally run out. Oh, they got me. Well, we found some with a more disgusting build, which is Icy Shipwreck, Shiny Lighthouse, Clamora, Anglerfish, and Radiant Marbles. That's horrifying. What do we got for enchant? Poison enchant. We are going to put this on the Robo Factory. You would think I would put it on drill, but my drill is already looping more than well enough. And if we put it on here, and then I put it next to this bug, you get to see the magic of the beetle just kind of puking out infinite amounts of freeze. So that's fun. Of course, we reroll this again. Always gotta try. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. In this case, I will take the upgrade, because upgrading beetle is pretty significant. So as long as we don't run into more insane builds like that last one, we probably got a good shot at 10. But you never know. I could just get stopped again by something similar. As you can see in that last fight, your drill kind of like queues up a ton of charges because it just produces more than it can use in the ICD. And so you, it kept going even when like my whole board was frozen except for the drill. Okay, well there now, that's even more disgusting. This is some criminal behavior, and I definitely should have taken Shatter back then. Well, I don't know. I think maybe at the time it was a little less necessary. But it would definitely be nice to have now. I'll take it just so it's out of the pool. Nothing good there. Doing anything here? Oh, those are great. I'll take burn because we could still get. I don't really want that. Okay, well, Searing Flame is hilarious. So now we have scaling on our little Firefly as well. So now's where the burn's really going to start going off, I think. Assuming we don't run into somebody who also has round start, drill, bunch of freeze, etc. Which could happen. That's just how this game goes. Probably, what's a Dualtron, Robo Factory. Nope, wasn't quite good enough. So their idea was to use Blizzard to instantly charge their Dualtron to kill you, but they just don't have any cooldown reductions, so he doesn't quite fill up. And then my drill auto fires, so not much you could do there. I would not recommend a Blizzard with No, I'm definitely not taking that. I would not recommend Blizzard with Dualtron. I've tried it. I don't think it's very good. The only way it is good is if you have like a ton of cooldown reduction, and then it's like kinda usable, maybe. It's just okay. Prosperity would be very nice with this setup, or toughness would also be fun. We're to like 600. So it only has like it does 18 activations. It only did half the health bar. The rest was all done by this insane little burn guy here. Oh, prosperity's very nice. So now we get a ton more shielding. Take a loot item. Didn't get scammed, but very nice. I'm gonna put it on this guy actually. Well, I think we probably have. Oh, I never got any crit scaling. That's interesting.
As you free me, I will free others.
And we'll upgrade our Firefly one last time.
Keep you safe.
So he's pretty much as strong as he's gonna get. Obviously we reroll again. What if it's something cool? It could be anything. Could even be okay. Okay, I mean, I don't think it's worth it over the. Is it? Is it better than the shielding? I mean, he does shield, but I have stacked a bunch of. I think that is better. I'm gonna try it. It might throw, but it depends. Like if this guy does a whole bunch of burn to me instantly, so my drill does enough. I think it's fine. At the very last second, yeah. Okay, he's got Fiery Rebirth and Knife Tricks, which is pretty scary, especially with Poppy Field. We have instant start. He did immediately freeze me. Typical. Okay, there we go. We're going. I think I might lose because I swapped that out. I did lose because I swapped it out. Okay. Oh, that's brutal. That is so brutal. Oh, that's so disappointing. Sometimes you get an insane high roll and then you run into just some insane people. Alright, whatever. I should have kept the shielded Firefly apparently, but that's how it goes. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed nonetheless. Bye-bye.